Hi, everyone. Win Claybaugh here, and welcome to the second Fireburner of our 2024 fundraising campaign. We are off to a really great start with lots of news and victories to share. But first, before we get into that, I want to welcome my co-host for today, Seth Maxwell. And he's absolutely no stranger to our Plum School world, nor to our fundraising campaign. Seth is the co-founder and CEO of two amazing nonprofits that we're supporting in this year's campaign. He founded the Thirst Project and Legacy Youth Leadership. And Seth has traveled the world speaking to audiences about the clean water crisis, the power of youth, and leading an extraordinary life. He has also visited many of our Plum schools. In fact, I think you're sitting in a Plum school right now, even as we record this video. And he's incredible with our Plum schools. Andrew Gomez, guest speaker on the board, lots and lots of roles that he plays in our world. And I'm so grateful for all of that. So Seth, congratulations for all that you're doing. We're so grateful to you. And thanks for being a part of this today.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for having me, not just today, but in all the capacities that I get to participate in the Plum Mitchell Schools community. So congratulations, first and foremost, to everybody on all of your fundraising efforts so far. I know you're off to an incredible start and you are crushing it. And it's such an important time, these first few weeks, as you build and then continue momentum. So I'm so excited to see where y'all go.
I'm sure all of you watching this, you know a little bit or a lot about Thirst Project and Legacy Youth Leadership. But Seth, can you just quickly just share with us a little bit more about why fashion shows, barber battles, little royal parties, and bake sales are making a life-changing difference for the people that you serve?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, right now, both of these organizations are working to build a better world, right? A world that works for everybody with nothing and no one left out. And because of your efforts as the Paul Mitchell Schools over the last several years, we have brought hundreds of thousands of people in 13 countries safe, clean drinking water for the rest of their lives. And here at home, since launching Legacy, we have invested in supporting young leaders. In fact, hundreds of future professionals and future beauty professionals and cosmetologists and people in your space who are learning leadership skills that you can apply as you leave places like your school and go build the kind of business, the kind of career, and ideally the kind of world that we all want to be a part of. And so it's so great to be with you. And we're so grateful for the partnership as we're able to come together and really lead this movement of young people working to change the world.
Wow. Thank you for all of that, Seth. I'm very grateful to you. I'm also grateful for the fact that you're half my age, because I'm just that old, bald, white guy who is talking to everybody about fundraising and making a difference. And I know that we need lots of faces and lots of voices to help us with this campaign. So thanks for your incredible support all these years of what we're up to. Now, let's shift gears and celebrate some victories. First up, our first 100 contest. At the time of this recording, we have 7 confirmed winners, and these dedicated fundraisers have single-handedly raised over $21,000 already with this year's campaign. And remember, just this one idea, the first 100 contest, is powerful and a great opportunity, and it's open to all future professionals, to team members, to Paul Mitchell national educators, and to our Paul Mitchell graduates, our alumni.
The first 100 people who raise $3,000 individually will attend the fundraising gala in Beverly Hills, followed by a day of hands-on education at the Beverly Hilton Hotel with Nubi Tai, Paula Peralta, Fern Andong, or celebrity makeup artist Andrew Velasquez.
So congratulations to everyone who's working so hard to achieve this goal. I know the work that it takes. It's $3,000, and man, just know that $3,000, the entire amount is going to the charities. Even if you chose just one charity of where you want that $3,000 to go to, you can make that decision because all of your expenses are covered for you to be a part of the gala and the hands-on day of education. The first 100 contest fills up super quickly, so make sure you're notifying your school as soon as you reach your $3,000 goal.
And good luck, everybody. I can't wait to see you at Gala.
Now, in our last Fireburner, we celebrated some amazing victories from our first week of fundraising. And this week, we're highlighting some schools whose unique ideas will inspire you and your schools to put your creativity to work.
In Texas, Paul Mitchell National Education platform artist and ColourPop salon owners Audra and Todd Wise have generously offered to host their fourth annual color class to support the fundraising campaign. Now, the first four future professionals from Paul Mitchell the School Houston and Paul Mitchell the School Clear Lake, who individually raised just $200 for fundraising, will receive a day of education and a hands-on class created especially for them.
I have to tell you, the thing I like the best about that victory is uh, those local schools there in Houston partnered with the salons, so they're pulling in their community, their salon community, to help them raise money and awareness, and that's so cool. And this it's a great idea for every school to explore. Just remember, asking your local salons to support you sends the message that you are not only focused on succeeding in your future career, but you also care about giving back, which it makes you very attractive in every way. In fact, hey, Seth, can you do me a favor? Can you just stand up right now really quickly?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, now please just sit down. See, people do what you ask them to do. So just if you want people to support your fundraising campaign and your efforts, you have to ask them. So please think about which salons could help you raise money and what time today will you reach out to them? Let's get this going.
Yeah, absolutely. And Paul Mitchell, the school, Salt Lake City, raised $1,100, 1,100 from their third annual barber battle. They also had a creative game theme at their one event where everyone had the chance to win prizes by completing the tasks on their fundraising Monopoly boards as they reached out to people in their circle of influence. Those who chose not to participate in the fundraising part of the activity could do the same tasks geared towards advertising themselves and trying to book appointments. So everybody was actively engaged. Salt Lake City's one event raised $4,500, including one first 100 qualifier and 5 more people who are actively working towards their goal.
Okay, you all heard that. There are a lot of people who are working towards that first 100 opportunity. So make sure that all of you are doing the same. And while we're on that subject of one events, if your school hasn't held a one event yet, it's not too late. They're easy. They work. They don't require much advanced planning. They do require planning, so be smart about that. But you'll find all the helpful resources on the hub to help you plan your one event. Just follow the systems for one of the most effective fundraisers you can do.
Yeah. Now, in the last Fireburner, I saw that Paul Mitchell, the school Costa Mesa, raised over $11,000 with their one events. Now, after checking out their online results, now a revised total, can I get a drum roll, please? Costa Mesa's one events for day and night school raised $18,000, and 2 of their future professionals qualified for the first 100 contest.
That's amazing. By the way, congratulations to Paul Mitchell, the school Fresno, for raising $4,700 with their one event.
Yeah. And Paul Mitchell, the school Rexburg, kicked off their fundraising campaign with a neon graffiti art theme and a blacklight party. Shannon, a representative from their local charity, Camp Magical Moments, joined the fun and talked about her beautiful organization. Rexburg's one event featured tons of raffle prizes and raised $4,385 before they ended the day with a pizza lunch.
Man, I just love this creativity and everything that you guys are doing. You make it fun. You make it fun. At Paul Mitchell the School San Antonio, future professionals Kate and Mia hosted a very creative dulceria booth, which is Spanish for candy shop. They served fruit kebabs with traditional Tajin spice mix and chamoy sauces, plus Mexican and Asian candy bags to celebrate Mia's Mexican and Kate's Asian heritages. The school also held a successful one event with day school raising over $6,000 and night school topping $1,500. Congratulations, San Antonio.
Amazing. Amazing. Now, Paul Mitchell, the school Richland, raised over $6,500 with their Taylor Swift versus Bad Bunny concert themed one event. Everyone received concert tickets as they came in and were entered into a drawing. Their fundraising thermometer features four main stages. As the dollars rolled in, the future professional whose donations put them over the next mark got to move the artist of their choice to the next stage. A representative from their local charity, Boys and Girls Club, came to speak, and they had a food truck, cotton candy, and prizes throughout the whole event. Richland has already raised over $27,000, and their calendar is filled with lots of great events like barber battles, a princess party, dog washes, and more.
I have to tell you that the thing I love about that victory, Richland is not a huge, big community. I've been there multiple times, and that they're pulling this off just blows me away. And I also love the fact that what's on their calendar yet to come, barber battles, the princess party, the dog washes, these are things that go to their community for donations. And so please always keep that in mind. Richland's clever fundraising tracker brings us to this next really important point. At the start of this campaign, we asked you to deck out your schools, and you guys, you really came through.
Yeah, creativity must be contagious because all the fundraising walls and thermometers that I've seen so far are absolutely amazing.
I hope you guys are enjoying the visual, the photos from our schools. They're incredible, and thanks to everyone who submitted photos for the Deck Your Walls contest. In fact, we have extended the deadline. So listen up, everybody. We've extended the deadline to Friday, August the 30th. So if you haven't already sent in your photos, you still have some time to do that. So please, please take notice of that.
Yep. And remember, the winner of our Deck Your Walls contest wins a day with Kathy Buckley and Win Clayball in your school.
If you haven't decked your walls yet, you guys, there's still time. I know that there are creative people in your school. Give them the opportunity to pull their resources together. You create your thermometer, your posters, your displays. It's going to grab everyone's attention so that they start asking you what's going on in this school.
Good luck, everybody. I am super jealous of whoever gets to hang out with winning Kathy for the day.
Oh, it's a hoot. Seth, as we start to wrap things up, how about reminding everyone to take advantage of the donation cards? I love this idea.
Yeah, I'd love to. Donation cards are honestly one of the easiest ways to invite people to support your campaign, or even better, to have them asking you how they can help. Print the cards, keep a stack at the service desk, and make sure you ask every guest every time. It could literally be as easy as saying, if you'll donate $1 or more, we'd love to write your name on a card and post it on our wall.
Everybody, by the way, don't underestimate the power of these little cards. Not only have they worked for so many years in many of our schools, one of our charity partners, Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, they raise $60 million a year with this one idea only. They call it the Red Balloon Card Campaign. And I'm sure you've seen it like at your local grocery store. $60 million a year, you guys.
That's absolutely amazing. And after people donate, you can post their cards around the front desk or another good spot where people will see them when they walk in your front doors.
Again, you only get what you ask for. So get together with your front desk team members and help them with this. Script them, have them rehearse it. So every guest, every single time, would you like to be a part of our campaign? Seth, you've had a ton of fundraising experience for Thirst Project. So before we wrap this up, before we leave, will you just share with us one of your favorite fundraising tips?
Yeah, absolutely. I always say it's incredibly important to be specific with your ask. So rather than painting the picture of how important the charity is that you're caring about or that you're raising money for, and then saying, will you help me? Or will you donate? Or will you give? Paint that vivid picture, right? Share with them, this isn't just $1. This is someone getting water or someone getting access to education or access to healthcare in a children's hospital, right? But be specific about tying that donation to the impact so people understand what they're giving towards, and then be specific. So rather than saying, will you donate? Say, will you give $1? Or will you give 50 cents? Or will you give $2? Or whatever it is. Because often when you do a really great job of painting a really vivid picture of how important all these causes and charities are, and then you say when you get to the end of that, will you donate? The only really specific thing you've shared with me is how big and important this cause is. And so it can feel intimidating to say, will you donate? But if I say, will you donate $1 or $20? I can wrap my mind around $20. Even if I can't give it to you, then I can go, I don't know if I can do 20, but what about 5 or 10? But if you just say, will you donate? It gives more room for people to often say, I don't know if I can right now. So be specific and tie the giving to the impact it's going to make.
Such great advice, because when you share your individual story of why this cause is so important to you, whether that's the fight against sex trafficking, it's for animal health and rescue, it's for those 10 million children who walk into a hospital every single year without the ability to pay. When you tell your personal story of why the donation is important and valuable to you, you better believe people open up their hearts. So thanks. And I just want to remind everybody, first of all, Seth, thanks for being a part of this. And all of you who are watching, please send your photos and your victories so that we can share them with everybody else, not only in our e-blast, but also in the next Fireburner. You can email them to nancy@winclaybaugh.com. And again, we're going to add that to our YouTube channel, our fundraising playlist, and everything else that we have going on. We're going to get the word out. So thanks, everybody.
Yeah, and make sure that you tag Paul Mitchell and Paul Mitchell ADU on everything you post, along with the fundraising hashtags, hashtag PMTS Gives 24 and hashtag PMTS Art of Giving.
Oh, and by the way, not that I am educated on this sort of stuff. I have people smarter than I am, but I have heard that if you've already posted something, you can go back and edit it and add these hashtags. So I'm just spreading rumors here. I hope they're true. You guys, before we go, again, Seth, you're amazing. You always have been since day one, and you and I have been at this for a very long time together. And I'm grateful for the day that you and I met. We met through our good friend Eden Sassoon, Vidal's daughter, and I'm so grateful to her and for that day, because what a journey it's been. Now, before we go, we have a special message from cast ambassador Annalyn McCord. You guys, she starred in that reboot of 90210. She's on Days of Our Lives, The Night Shift. She's lovely. I love this woman. So have another great week of fundraising, and be sure to share your victories. Thank you, everybody. And Seth, thanks again so much.
Hi, Paul Mitchell Schools. I'm Annalyn McCord, actress from 90210 and some other stuff. I am excited to be talking to you today because you guys are doing your annual fundraising campaign, the 2024 Paul Mitchell Schools fundraising campaign. I'm so excited because you're linked up with CAST, Coalition to Abolish Slavery and Trafficking. It's an organization that is dear to my heart. I've been working fighting human trafficking for a long time, like 15 years now. And it's been one of the most rewarding aspects of my entire life, because I had my dream to be an actress, but I didn't know why. And by getting involved and doing something that felt like it was about something bigger than me, I suddenly had that sense of purpose and direction in my life. I'm not sure if this moment will give you that, or if you already have that, but it could certainly add to it. The organizations that Paul Mitchell Schools is working with, it's like they cover the whole spectrum, and I think it's really amazing. If you care about orphan kids in Africa, there's an organization for that. If you care about kids who need, extra support with hospitalization and stuff that maybe their parents can't pay for, there's an organization for that. If you care about pet rescue, if you care about mental health, there are so many opportunities for you to get involved in whatever speaks to your heart personally, and it should speak to your heart. So make sure you check in with that aspect of yourself. When you do, maybe you'll choose CAST, and that would make me very happy. But either way, however you get involved, I am rooting for you. I'm cheering you on. You can do this. It doesn't matter what anybody says. $5, that matters. $10, that matters. Whatever donation you're able to bring in, it matters. It matters because you're doing it with your heart. And I think that's really beautiful. So from my heart to yours, I encourage you to get out there, make those phone calls, send those text messages, do those social posts, whatever it requires, and raise those funds. But do it because it means something to you, and do it because it is the best thing you'll ever do. The only thing that we take with us when we leave is everything we gave away. So what you're doing right now is putting a mark on your legacy. Your mark on the world is being stamped right now in this process. And I also hope I see you at the gala this year. So October 27, I'll be looking for your face. Good luck, guys.